First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New Orleans Saints. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Now he's going to let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And maybe some indecision on getting the punt team out there. And they're going to get a delay. So that'll back them up 5. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll fake the give. Now gone. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. This one caught by Isabella. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Kansas City.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, here's Goff. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. To throw is Goff. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Power on power, but he's not going to get in. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. And he's caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. C.J. Ham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side. Man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Demir Bird, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7. Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down, Chiefs.
From the 50, it's Goff. And this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
The Saints take over first.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Derrick Henry. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
At the line of scrimmage.
There to stop it was Carlton Davis.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is incomplete.
Jackson.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, Jackson. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. The decision to scramble almost got him the first, just short, 9 yards, and it brings up 4th and inches. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They go play action now. Jackson. Buying time to his left. That is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
1st and 10.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
The tackle made by Jesse.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Back at the 19-yard
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Gostkowski will come on to try a field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there just before halftime. 75 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Sanders. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown.
Curtis Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Saints 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And that one will fall incomplete.
Jackson on the keeper.
Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 2nd.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And Jackson throwing once more. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And those guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something that feels somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The final shot before break here. Goff airing it out deep for Smith. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Taken from about the 12. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Now he's going to go up top. Got his man, complete. Yeah, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. To throw is Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. To throw again, Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw again is Jackson. Escaping the press. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal.
Chiefs 21, Saints 18. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st down.
On 1st down, gone. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10. Play action. It's gone. That ball complete to Isabella. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now Goff on first down. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Off play action. Here's Goff. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this one is incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
His throw incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete to Isabella. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Going for it with Sanders. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll run it again with Henry. Shreds the tackle. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
33 yards on the play. First down, Kansas City.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now Sanders. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
To Miles Sanders.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's right.
Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for two is denied.
Stephen Gostkowski.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And he powers his way up past the 30.
He was brought down by
Tackle made by Antoine Bethea.
It's a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. It's Steven Sims. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
And a first down.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. And that will make this a 4-point game.
He is good. Makes the score Chiefs 28, Saints 24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Again, it's Henry. Nice job of going free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He'll look to throw. He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Trey Hendrickson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And oh so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 66 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Derrick Henry in the final minute, and the Saints have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Now, once again, the Saints will decide to go for the 2-point conversion. Here's Jackson. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
32, Chiefs 28. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Come on now.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't.
And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now it's gone. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
See if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 14 seconds left. Demir Bird, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. One last shot for Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
32.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Chiefs, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.